All right, so you want to dive into this whole AI assistant thing. You want to talk Grok-2.
Let's do it. Grok-2. Elon Musk and XAI are really trying to shake things up.
Yeah, and you guys sent us some articles about it. And let me tell you, this is not your typical scheduling appointments kind of AI.
It's something else, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is about taking AI to a whole new level. Imagine tackling complex problem-solving, coding even.
Wait, back up a sec. They're saying this thing can pull real-time info from X, like formerly Twitter as we knew it, X.
You got it. Real-time integration. It's a game changer.
Okay, so let's say a tweet goes viral about, I don't know, a major scientific discovery or something. Grok-2 just knows about it instantly.
Instantly. And here's the kicker. It can use that information in its responses. It's not just pulling from some static data set. It's plugged into the live stream of information.
Whoa, okay, so we're not talking about some glorified search engine here. This is different.
Completely different.
All right, so how does it measure up to, like, the big dogs? GPT-4, all that. We've got these benchmark analyses here.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Grok-2, it's holding its own. Some areas, it's even surpassing GPT-4.
For real? Like, give me an example.
Well, take a look at these analyses from LMSYS. They focus on large language models, and their findings show Grok-2 is particularly strong in advanced reasoning tests. Like, way better than GPT-4 at figuring out complex logical puzzles, almost human-like.
Now, that's impressive. But we've also got some articles here, and, well, let's just say not everyone's thrilled about Grok-2. Something about image generation.
Yes, that is the controversial part.
Yeah, because apparently it doesn't have the same, guardrails as some of the other AI models out there.
Exactly. Other models, they restrict certain types of image generation, but Grok-2, it's more open.
Open how?
Open as in it can generate images of, well, pretty much anything you can imagine. Even, and this is where it gets dicey, even public figures in, shall we say, compromising positions.
Okay, yeah, I see where this is going, and it's not pretty. Especially with, the whole misinformation thing these days, deepfakes, all that.
Right, and that's what a lot of these articles are highlighting. Ars Technica, for one, has been covering how some users are really pushing the limits, and is causing, well, quite a stir.
I bet. I mean, think about it. Anyone could create a totally realistic image of, like, a politician or a celebrity doing whatever. The potential for abuse is huge. I mean, where do you even begin to draw the line? Are there even any rules about this stuff yet? It seems like we're talking about a whole new level of potential harm.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And the debate is really heating up. You have one side saying, look, restricting AI image generation is basically censorship. It's stifling creativity, limiting the technology.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you have the potential for, like, weaponized misinformation on a scale we've never seen before. Where's the balance?
Exactly. How do you reconcile free expression with, well, the need to prevent real-world harm? It's a tough one, and honestly, we're still figuring it out as a society. The ethical framework for AI is, well, it's still a work in progress, especially as it gets more and more powerful.
It's almost like we're handing people these incredibly powerful tools, but we're not giving them the instruction manual. So where does Grok-2 go from here? I mean, is it destined to be this, like, poster child for AI controversy?
Well, right now it's still in limited beta. Only X Premium and Premium users have access. Kind of like a controlled experiment, I guess.
So XAI is being cautious, dipping their toes in the water before they, cannonball into the deep end.
Exactly. They want to gather feedback, see how people are actually using it, identify any major issues, all before it goes out to the general public. And there's a lot of potential there, even with the limited release. TechCrunch and others are already publishing articles about how this beta testing is really giving XAI valuable data, valuable insights.
Okay, so earlier you mentioned how Grok-2 is, like, outperforming GPT-4 in some areas. But we've also got some info here. I think it was from Swipe Insights saying it's not exactly top of the line across the board. What's the deal there?
Right, so think of it this way. Every AI model has its strengths and weaknesses. It's still early days, So Grok-2 might excel at reasoning, real-time information, that sort of thing. But other areas, maybe complex math or coding, it still needs some work.
Not quite ready to replace human programmers, then.
Not just yet. But that's the thing about this field, right? It's constantly evolving. What seems groundbreaking today is old news tomorrow.
I guess it's easy to get caught up in the hype and forget that this whole AI thing is a marathon, not a sprint.
100%. This goes way beyond just Grok-2. We're talking about the future of AI as a whole. And yeah, there are controversies, complexities, but that's part of what makes it so fascinating, right? It's a glimpse into what might be.
It's kind of like we're standing on the edge of, I don't know, this whole new world, right? And we've got this incredibly powerful technology, but the rules, the boundaries, we're still figuring all that out.
That's a really good way to put it.
Right.
And it's exactly why these conversations, these, what do we call them? These deep dives. Yeah, these deep dives into the nitty-gritty of AI are so important. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. We've got to be thinking critically, right, about the implications, the good, the bad, the potentially really ugly. This isn't sci-fi anymore. This is happening.
No doubt. You've given us, and everyone listening, a lot to think about today. I mean, it's clear that Grok-2 is, well, it's a big deal. And not just as some tech story. It's a sign of the times, you know? We're grappling with these incredible tools, but also wondering if we're really ready for them.
That's exactly. It's about responsibility, informed discussion, responsible development. Because this technology, it has the potential to be incredibly beneficial, but it also has the potential to do some serious harm.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, this has been a fascinating look at Grok-2 and what it might mean for the future of, well, everything. Really appreciate you guiding us through it.
Happy to do it. It's been fun.
And for everyone listening, we'll leave you with this. If Grok-2 can already create these crazy realistic images just from, like, some words on a screen, what's next? What other parts of our digital lives are about to be turned upside down? Something to think about, because this AI train, it's left the station, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon.